Wumi MOHBAD wife don't gree say him go do DNA test. I won't play with him talk. Muna here. I won't play Muna here.
People that do not even have a personal relationship with me tend to have so many things to say about me, and I just realized that no matter what life has thrown at me, I just have to be myself regardless of everything that is happening. And also, I've got to realize that my presence in Liam's life matters more than anything.
Yeah.
And that alone has been the only thing that's kept me going.
That's good. But what do you think people understand? Do you think people, about the circumstances of what are there any areas that you want to clear that the public has a wrong perception about?
Yeah, I think one thing is the reality that people are trying to shift away from is the fact that my husband he got injured from a fight with his close friend, and also he was actually treated by a nurse. But
on that day or the day of
this not on the day of his death, yeah, which was on Tuesday, September 12th. But my father-in-law has found a way of trying to divert people's attention away from the reality to
In fight, but why you not come they make am look like say that people wait there for abroad? We don't get problem with since na them buy am. They have taken me away. Anyways, may we listen. I don't want to go back to all those ones so we don't talk before.
Another thing entirely. So like most people on the public faces do not even go to the real issue on ground anymore.
What really happened that last day?
Yeah, so what actually happened is like it was on Tuesday, and a nurse actually came, like his friend, Spending, called a nurse. He was the one that gave us the nurse number, and one of his workers, Bami, called the nurse, and the nurse came around on Tuesday. On that Tuesday, he was supposed to go to a podcast interview. The nurse actually came, and he was actually fine, although he sustained an injury, but he was okay. Like it wasn't worse because he had like plans for that day. So the nurse came, and the nurse gave him injection. I think it was the third injection that he reacted to.
Did she give the injections back to back?
No, it's like the distance wasn't really that much.
Okay, so
yes,
like an hour or so in between each injection.
Yeah, so it was the third injection that he reacted to.
How did you react to it?
After the injection, he vomited. He peed, and he started having reactions, started having goosebumps all over his body. His heart, he complained that he was feeling hot in his heart. Do you understand? Like he told us to get him some water. They want to put some water in his body, which his brother did. And he also said he needed cold, he needed AC. Like he's feeling hot inside. Like the injection is making him hot inside. And we tried our best. We took him to the hospital, and like 20 minutes after, the doctor said he's
20 minutes after he had landed in the hospital?
Yeah. The doctor said
that nurse that administered these injections, has any investigation been
yes, but she
done about her professionalism or whether she was even a qualified nurse?
Yeah, after my husband's demise, she was arrested, but she was later granted bail. And ever since this whole thing has happened, she has never come out to say anything. And she sees how people has been calling me so many despicable names, how people have been accusing me wrongly, and she has never said anything. Instead, she's been out there clubbing, partying. Like the last time I saw a video of her clubbing, like doing lashes, makeup, and she's out there living her life. And it's just so unfortunate. Yesterday, I think some people are out there talking to her. So those guys were on TikTok, and they were literally saying, they would tell her what to say, because next 2 weeks, March 14 is the next coroner inquest, which the judge asked him to come over to say outside of the story. These same people on TikTok were literally saying it yesterday, that they would tell her what to say to lie against me. Do you understand?
But they found out what was in that third injection that triggered this reaction.
I think they were supposed to do that, but my father-in-law already paid with my husband. So when the government autopsy came out, the autopsy result said they cannot determine the cause of the his body has already decomposed. So they couldn't get the right tissue to use for the autopsy.
Was there any reason your father-in-law buried him? I mean, how soon was he buried after he was...
Like he wanted to bury him that night. The night that he...
Is he a Muslim?
He wasn't a Muslim. And a lot of people actually begged him not to, but he insisted I was going to do that. My husband husband was 6, I think 6'1", but the coffee was very, very small that he had to break his head.
Oh my God. This is harrowing to listen to. But anyway, you're a mommy's lawyer, you know. But what I want to ask, what about securing full ownership of MOHBAD'S music to ensure that his family receives royalties that they are rightfully owned? Because this is an area that obviously has not been addressed.
Like it's really it's like a threat to him. Let me put it that way.
That's why this whole DNA thing.
Yes, and now he doesn't even want to do the DNA. That is why I'm here, because it's really sad. Is because a lot of people have you should go online and see what they've done to that innocent baby. They've called him so many despicable names. They've posted this picture online. They've written RIP. They've said so many things, And now that he has done all these kind of things to this baby, the only thing I can do as a mother to get him out of this message, to get the DNA done.
The good thing is that we actually have Liam in the house. I think we should bring him in because the resemblance between him and MOHBAD, for instance, it's just so strong. Is there anybody that can bring Liam in for us to see?
He doesn't want to get the DNA done again.
No, but he initially asked for the DNA.
Yes, because he thought I was not going to do it.
But do you also think that you should do the DNA
I have
yourself?
to. No, I have no idea.
Have you done it, or are you planning to?
We haven't. Like, my lawyer should be the one to.
But we're going on a break. We're going on a break right now. So when we come back, we'll first have a look at the beautiful...
his car, like so many other things.
He was asking you for it.
He was asking everybody. He was literally calling everybody to ask. And, he called
Why did he call you?
He did not call me. But he actually called people to talk to me. He called my dad. He called my mother-in-law, my husband's friend. He called so many people to talk to me.
Everything that MOHBAD owns.
Including the landed property.
Are you serious?
Yes. Like, if I refuse to do that, he will make sure he everywhere.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So wait, first and foremost, even after immediately MOHBAD, do you understand? But you and him, did he contact you?
No, he did not. The day of the burial, immediately I got there, those area boys, I think my father-in-law and one of his girl were I don't know, they are just like to have a relationship together. They've said so many things before I got there. They said